by myself in the woods. Just the sound of the distant water and Erica Badu. Just the sound, just a word. The vibrations ascending, baby, they're not good. Just a scent, ooh, just a smell, ooh, just a feeling. I can't help it now. Creativity in my veins.
Okay. So we here at the cabin, and I'm like, bruh, I just love being me. Like, oh my God. Like, the way that I be, I just be like, now I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, nigga, I am not about to stress about this shit, bro. Oh God. Because anxiety used to have my ass in a chokehold, nigga. But like literally since I came back from New York, I was just like, bruh, I do not want to put my energy and time into worrying about shit. And like with that being said, like I've noticed over time, I used to feel very like unresistant within my feelings and within my emotions. Like if I'm experiencing a really heavy emotion about a particular person or like situation, I'm staying in there. I'm rocking with that shit. I'm like, no, this is how I fucking feel. This is why. And I don't see it changing. But like now, bro, I don't really experience like resistance when thinking about talking to people who have like hurt me in the past. Like I really do not. I'm just like, I could see that happening. That'd be cool. Like the other day I got interviewed for a podcast. It was called High Key Adulting. I'll link it when it comes out. Hopefully it comes out by this time. But I was thinking, they asked me in the podcast, they said, if you could do shrooms with anybody dead or alive, who would you do it with and why? And I said my father. I was like, damn, that would be fire as fuck. And it's like, bro, I feel like, I was gonna say if you've been here for a while, but you ain't even gotta be here for a while. Like, I mean, I mention that shit real casually and like, you know, the occasional video every now and then, but like, it ain't really that big of a deal. Like, that's just is what it is. I don't be talking to certain people. Certain people don't talk to me. But like, and for me to be a Gemini and for communication to be my thing, it's like, that is progress. That is enlightenment. So yeah, man, I got some pasta on the stove. I hope that motherfucker good. Let's go. Bro, we in the cabin and we getting paid to be here. We in the cabin. Like that. Okay, yeah, bro. I ain't never seen the pasta water go white.
Yeah.
I ain't
That's different.
I ain't never seen.
That's different. Okay, you can. Yeah, why is it white?
I was like, was I supposed to rinse it off first? And now I'm actually having to rinse off like rice because people won't stop shutting up about it. So you gotta rinse off rice before you make it. And so it's just funny because I'm like, do you gotta rinse off pasta? Like what? Since when was that?
When does it stop?
Why?
You know?
Yeah.
Nah, you can honestly drain that shit if it feels mushy enough.
I fucking bought gluten-free pasta, and it's funny because I kind of thought to myself before really like adding it to the bag, like, is this the way to go? Like,
Yeah.
I know we
need to be cool?
I know we're health conscious niggas.
Yeah.
But
I usually don't buy gluten-free shit.
You said you do?
Nah, I usually don't. Nah.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know.
usually-
See, it's something that I'm looking at, and I'm like, Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, right. Hell no. Nah, for real though. I get it.
It's like there's somebody somewhere is screaming that this is bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should take this into consideration.
Oh God! Now I'm under other levels of activation.
Facts.
So I'm about to get so
away,
high.
As if you are already not.
I am.
About to, as if it's not already present.
So this trip was very nice in terms of resetting and just being in nature and being present with self and with Trey. And because of that, I didn't really talk much to the camera. This was one vacation where I just felt really within. And because of that, I am now excited because I would like to share some poetry with you guys. Because I've been writing a lot more, and I feel like it would just go perfect and match with the aesthetic of these very simple, clean, soothing shots of me and Trey. So yeah, the majority of this video will be poetry. Tokophobia. I am 12 when the boy I love touches my yoni for the first time. It feels like spring, like soft fingers slowly cascading around a rose in full bloom. I want him to go deeper, to get on his knees, but I am afraid to enjoy the pleasure, to take charge, to say right there and don't stop. My mother says she gave me the sex talk, but it was more of an awkward question and answer. An elusive conversation filled with tight smiles and rigid posture. I don't remember much, but I know I didn't walk away feeling certain about the power in my pleasure. No one knows how to talk about sex. In middle school, I had an older black woman as my sex ed teacher. She instilled a fear in me like no other. Her teachings only covered abstinence, and when we did talk about sex, she emphasized that it only resulted in STDs and pregnancy. As a young girl, we had everything to lose and nothing to gain. I am 12 when the boy I love touches my yoni for the first time. It feels like seeing a sky full of stars in the desert. I want him to go deeper, to tell me he loves me. But this fear shocks through my body like lightning. It wakes me out of my sleep when I have wet dreams. I am too full of shame to admit that I love it when he touches me, so instead of saying yes, I say no. Society tells me that enjoying pleasure is for fast-ass little girls, and I was never taught how to find myself in these spaces. No one knows how to talk about sex. I am 9 when the 5th grader on the playground asks me if I want kids. I think for a second, and then slowly consider saying yes. Before I can, she tells me about how painful it is to have them, and I, unaware of how babies are spawned into existence, am shocked. I loudly declare, I don't want kids, and I have not changed my mind since. I am 9 when I get my period for the first time on the way to Girl Scouts. I have no idea that the two are connected. The only thing my subconscious mind swallowed whole was a short sigh, small smile, and overall look of dread that spreads across my mother's face. Another child being shoved into the hands of adulthood when she's still wet behind the ears. And I could blame America for capitalism pumping hormones into my food, for improper sex ed and porn that's too easy to find, for violent video games and what the weight of comparison does to the womb of a child. I've consumed enough media to last lifetimes, eaten enough bullshit to kill me 10 times over. Becoming an adult was just realizing that they don't know what's going on either. We are all just fumbling for an explanation in the dark, too ashamed to say how we feel and too afraid to even admit it to ourselves. And I could tell you that this is why I've never wanted children, that I fear what this country will do to another brown baby, that I can't stop society from putting a cage around her brain or a noose around her neck. But despite my ranting, that is simply not the case. My fear of pregnancy did not stem from learning that birth is painful, no. This fear started long ago, in the loins of my ancestors' ancestors, upon realizing that the women in my family are afraid of becoming their mothers. So afraid of looking in the mirror and seeing the face that raised them, they don't look in the mirror at all. And who am I to pass down that face? These hands, my all too familiar voice, the way I speak loud in quiet spaces, just like my mother's mother and her mother's mother. I am not ready to split myself in half to give someone a world that I'll never fully understand. I am so afraid of messing up that I won't even try. But let that be a blessing within itself, that I am so aware of where I am that I cannot help but move with intention. I am proud to say that I will mother many things, but never a child.
Alright. Fuck that, I'm finna freestyle again. Cause I don't think this beat would be copyrighted. Okay. Alright, this is the last take. No Drake. No fakes. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Cooking up this salad. Yeah, I'm straight from Dallas. Blasting off your Atlas. Chilling in the cabin. You know how it happens. You know what it is. Yeah, I ain't about my business. I'm living like kids. Look. They don't know what it took. They don't know I had my nose in the motherfucking books. Look. And she like my looks, yeah. And she like my style, huh? She like when I smile, huh? She know I go wild, huh? I ain't tryna have no child though. And I'm going freestyling off my flow. And I got a wild flow. It's the best. I got to my motherfucking neck off the vest. Look. Focus on your health, huh? Focus on yourself, huh? Stack up all that paper, huh? Focus on your wealth. Look, your music on the shelf, huh? I don't listen to that shit, yeah. But you know what it is, huh? You know that I'm rich, yeah. And I'm feeling wealthy within. I gotta spend, huh? And I got the green within, the dividends, yeah. Spitting all the motherfucking facts up off the bin, huh? I'ma hit a forward, then a back bend. Huh? Why is that funny? And I'm counting money, huh? Hop in like a bunny, she hop on it like a bunny, huh? Trinity laughing. You already know, man, you know what's been happening. I'm smoking on the motherfucking packet, got me geeking and I'm geeking off the earth, smoking on the earth. Yeah, right. And I know my worth, and I know my worth. Pull off then I skirt, pull off then I, yeah, you know what it is. Hit her from the back, and she want my kids, but I can't really do it. And I got this music that I'm spitting very fluid. You know that you blew it. You had just one chance. Took her to the dance, and she had that, yeah, touching on my pants. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. Okay, I had to get some freestyle on there. That's it. Making kale salad. Shit finna be delicious. And finna be nutritious.
Rum affirmations. What is wrong with you? Why can't you just put them in a bag? Like every piece of the kale salad now has trei in it. Trei is an ingredient.
It turn into crumbs. It doesn't break in maybe like fours and squares.
You could cut it with a knife.
And then that shit's gonna fly. You put it down on a crouton.
These are excuses. Keep going so the audience can see you.
Like that's it. Nah, I'm not doing that. I mean, I can. Why not? Let me do that. I'll do that.
Oh my god, you just fucking suck in every aspect. matters at hand. Yeah, that angle looks so much better.
What? I'll do my camera.
I'll just be taking that footage. This poem is called Shots Fired. My parents have hated each other my entire life. Therefore, I've always wondered if there is a part of them that hates a part of me. When I'd make my mother angry as a child, she'd contort her face into a look of disgust and say, "You sound just like your daddy." And this was her biggest insult, a shot at me or my father. It was the weirdest thing to argue against as a child. I didn't even know what I was supposed to be mad at, but I felt the fury balled into my fist and furrowed in my brows. I'm sorry that I sound like my other half. I'm sorry that he's my father. I'm sorry that you chose to have a child with him. It felt wrong to be offended by this, but when my mother is angry, her insults shoot for the stars. She wants the last laugh and will dig up however much dirt to get it. I was in the middle of laughing at something when my father stops what he's doing to stare at me blankly. He says, "You sound just like your mama." And I feel the weight of their trauma all over again. It's hard to look into the eyes of someone and know that they are seeing someone else. I've spent my life standing in the middle of a gun range. At first, they were shooting at each other, but amid the chaos, they started shooting me to affect the other. Neither of them have looked into my eyes and complimented me based on something that reminds them of the other person. I didn't realize how healing that would have been until now. I won't say that there was never any love here, but I will acknowledge that these soul bonds are oozing with karma, and I've been caught in the middle of it. So will I always be to blame for my parents' mistakes? Will I always be a mirror? One look into my eyes and they remember that they were just babies having a baby, the middle son of a well-off family and the eldest daughter in a low-income household, both products of their environment, both trying their best, but still struggling to get it quite right. Where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Wandering free, wish I could be part of that
I be thinking the same with potatoes. Like, all these niggas selling fries.
Potatoes, hell no.
Nah, these niggas, there's some GMO potatoes going on.
These niggas building potatoes in a lab.
Bro, they make them shit in one day.
Seasoning salt. Nigga, no, stop.
Girl,
That is garlic Mediterranean salmon.
I need a little season.
Seasoning it like a nigga.
No, God. Need some lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper? Oh, hell no. See, when I buy them, I like to go with the flavor of what they say.
Yeah.
Like, I need to keep that aroma going.
Okay, I feel that. London was gonna take a course from this, from one of them niggas that was in mindless behavior.
What?
Yeah, he did.
Prodigy, Rock Royal, Princeton, or Ray Ray?
Alright, so someone tell me how is it possible? Oh damn, it's seasoned in this bitch. Okay.
Season it in this bitch.
Someone tell me how there's enough chickens for every single Walmart to sell them in the world. Every single Kroger. Every single fucking Trader Joe's. every single restaurant that isn't vegan or vegetarian or seafood only. All the fast food restaurants, all the hole-in-the-wall restaurants, every single place. How the fuck is there enough chickens? Think about all the like TV dinners that have chickens. Not even just the meat.
Damn, I ain't even
section.
thinking about it
Think
like
about
that,
the
man.
TV dinners. You
Y'all
know,
niggas is eating.
how is there enough
Y'all niggas
chicken and cows in the world?
and lambs and hams and hongs and dongs.
You ever
Bro, you know what should determine if people would eat meat? If they gotta go out and kill it them damn selves.
Yeah.
Like, it don't just show up on their plate. They
Yeah.
gotta go out there and...
Niggas will start growing a lot more vegetables and fruit.
Oh, God.
For sure. As I continue to cook my salmon. From Whole Foods. Hell no.
That's crazy.
Hell
It's
no.
like that SpongeBob meme when that nigga looking for somebody and he was on the wanted poster.
Oh yeah. Hilarious, bro. Damn.
Me and Trey eating our food. He's already done. It's really good. I did a great job. And yay me. What? Would you?
I cooked my salmon first.
Oh, okay, nigga. He cooked his salmon.
Delicious.
It's so funny because we're never gonna stop saying. How do you pronounce salmon? How do you at home, viewer? How do you pronounce salmon?
The L ain't silent.
That motherfucking L is gonna shut the fuck up.
He's gonna shut
It's
up.
gonna not be acknowledged.
Who says salmonella? Don't you say salmonella? Most people say salmonella. So salmon.
Okay, but that's like saying, what's another word where like it's pronounced one way and then it means something completely different from it being.
Got no examples.
Excuse the fuck out of me, nigga. I'm trying to think. I can't think behind all that dish clashing and finger licking.
See, I wasn't even doing all that.
This nigga Trey.
Salmonella, salmon.
Nah, bruh. It's salmon, bruh. I just don't like this L. I don't like the way it sounds. Salmon.
I don't like salmon. It's like salmon.
And oh, you know what? No, here's a determining factor, nigga. SpongeBob pronounced it. I'm gonna bring Squidward. I'm gonna introduce everyone to Squidward around town in a salmon suit.
Oh, really?
Yes, he did. That was an episode of SpongeBob. And you know my nigga, what's that nigga name? The creator? I was about to say Dan Harmon. Or Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. I don't know.
Dan Harmon is a creator of Rick and Morty. Y'all know. Anyway, SpongeBob pronounced it salmon, so it's fucking salmon.
You know what I say to that? Fuck SpongeBob.
I appreciate y'all for watching this whole video. I hope you enjoyed. I wanted to come in and say that Trey dropped a Q&A on his channel featuring both him and I when we were in the cabin together. So here are some snippets of that, and I'm going to leave the link in the description box if you want to check out the full video.
Yeah, I don't have no folds.
You have no folds. You're just a slender man.
Crazy. Skinny nigga put my dick on.
Oh, chill. Like, no, now it's okay to say. Like, young nigga by at grown. Okay. Skinny nigga put my dick on. Who do you think you are when you rapping?
Oh, God. Yeah, oh, God. Ideally, how do you think we can tear down this country? Ideally, it'd be nice if everybody just stops paying rent at once.
Hell no.
Ideally, it'd be nice if niggas just said, yeah, we're not gonna, at the beginning of the month, we're just like, nah, we're
Right.
not gonna do it.
Right.
Everybody just at once. Now, what are y'all gonna do?
do? Y'all gonna send in the National Guard?
The National Guard to everybody.
To everybody.
Everybody else.
Like, no, we just don't want to pay it anymore. Just all at once. We all agree at the top.
Right.
Because we all know we all pay rent at the top of the month, so I not, disagree.
To not.
To not.